Now I want to give my perspective in 2 cents on this trending title called The Dark Empath. And before I do so, I must give the disclaimer that I am not a therapist, a psychologist, a psychiatrist, or any type of clinician that can diagnose mental disorders. I am a certified life coach, avid reader, survivor of multiple forms of abuse, and a thoroughbred empath. I also graduated from Life University. That does count for something. With that said, this is my opinion. The dark empath is nothing more than the covert narcissist. The dark empath is able to fake emotion, fake empathy, give the right response when you're in pain, make you feel validated and listened to. They are able to put your mind at ease. However, they don't feel a damn thing. What they're doing is gaining information and knowledge to serve themselves. They are chameleons. They don't care about your pain, but they know what to do to make you feel as if they do. An empath is a very special person filled with light. Don't get me wrong, dark energy is needed also. But the empath is full of life, full of light, giving, a nurturer, a supporter, a cheerleader, a mentor, a leader, healers. I'm going to need you to give yourself more credit. Be careful of the titles that you choose to call yourself. If you are an empath that has healed from toxic behaviors such as codependency, people pleasing, overextending yourself, looking for love in all the wrong places, trying to save everybody with the S on your chest. You have boundaries. You see BS from a mile away. You have standards. You value yourself and your time, and you will not allow your energy to be wasted. That doesn't make you dark. In fact, that raises your vibration. Once you are healed, your power expands. You are full of life. Nothing dark about that. But that covert narcissist, everything about that mofo is dark. They are unable to feel any other emotion other than self-gratification to numb their own issues. Family, part 2. I had to come back and talk more about this dark empath so that I can make my point completely clear, because in the spiritual community, the word dark can have a meaning that really does not mean dark. And I'll go into that later. But definitely I want to be responsible about the words that I put out to the people. I may not always get it right. I may make mistakes. And you may not always agree, but it is never my goal to misinform. So I have my Merriam-Webster's dictionary. I have my bonnet and my glasses on so I can see this small print. And I'm going to talk a little bit more about what I'm talking about. So dark empath, if we were to go by the definition of what this society, the energy that this society says that dark means, okay? Well, now we know there's a lot of BS behind that. But the definition of dark says entirely or partly without light, almost black, not light in color, hidden, secret, gloomy, evil, sinister, ignorant, the state of being dark. Night or nightfall, in the dark, uninformed, ignorant. By that definition, if we were to put the words dark and empath together, that's an oxymoron. By that definition, dark is the exact opposite of an empath. Now, what the spiritual community is meaning is tapping into that darker energy that this society has a problem with, that this society finds problematic when you don't comply. When you're not a woman that bends and conforms and follows the rules. These are some of the spiritual energies of maybe Oshun, Lilith, or other deities that dark energy means pulling from a point of reserving, self-preservation, being a little selfish. Saying that it's okay to prioritize yourself and put yourself first. I do understand the definition of dark that you mean, but I'm just trying to be technical here, and I'm really just trying to make sure we're not mislabeling ourselves. All this entirely dark, no light, evil, sinister, all that is a narcissist, honey. So you're saying that you're a dark empath? You're saying that you are an evil empath? You're saying that you are almost or partly without light, but empathic? No, it's an oxymoron. So please be careful of the language that you use. This is something, the etymology of the English language is something that is used to cast spells upon the people. And I do believe as a spiritualist that pure intention and knowledge overrides all of the spell casting that the society tries to make. Did I make myself clear, y'all? Do y'all understand what I'm talking about? We are not dark empaths out here. We are healed empaths. There is a negative connotation that tends to come with the word empath that just says, run all over me, doormat. I'm here to be useful. I'm here to be used. I'm here to be helpful, and that only. No, that is not what being an empath is about. Being an empath is also about being intuitive, being able to feel the pain of your fellow brother and sister, being in tune with Mother Nature, Father God, and time, being in tune with your bodies, being in tune with the spiritual realm. It's not all about performing and doing positive things. It is a whole state of being and healing, people. I wanted to come back and make myself clear. Be careful of the words that you choose. And once again, I stand 10 toes down when I say that it is my belief that the dark empath is nothing more than a covert narcissist. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I love you, family. Keep your head up.